Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel and to this very strange video. This is not a video that I wanted to make, but I feel that I need to because it's about something that may affect you. So if you're someone that produces content for your clients, so like a professional photographer, a videographer, a musician, any type of content creator, at some point you are going to need to deliver that content to your clients. And if you're familiar at all with my channel, you may know that as a photographer and videographer, I use WeTransfer as my method of delivery to get my photographs or my videos to my clients. And I've been using WeTransfer now for at least 10 years. And for the last 10 years, I've been a paying client, and I pay for this service because I think it's the most elegant platform to deliver your work to your client. And when you have a paid account with WeTransfer, you can apply your branding to it. So when a client receives the email that I sent to them, they're presented with some of my work as well as my logo and anything else that I want to display. And it looks gorgeous, it really does. Anyway, 2 weeks ago, I received an email from WeTransfer, and they were saying that they were making changes to the privacy policy and to the terms of service. And I didn't really pay that much attention to it because I get a lot of these types of emails every month. It's quite common for online tools to be updating their privacy policy and the terms of service. So although I knew that they were doing it, I really didn't pay that much attention to it because on the email that they sent me, there didn't seem to be anything that was terribly important or anything that would set off alarms. I'll put the email up on the screen so you can see what I received. And to me, all of the stuff in here, it just seemed fine. A few days later though, I came across an article on the BBC website, and it turns out that there seems to have been a bit of a backlash against WeTransfer due to one particular clause in the document. Specifically, clause 6.3, which has this in it. I'm going to read it exactly as it appears in the clause. You hereby grant us perpetual worldwide non-exclusive, royalty-free, transferable, sub-licensable license to use your content for the purpose of operating, developing, commercializing, and improving the service or new technologies or services, including to improve the performance of machine learning models that enhance our content moderation process in accordance with the privacy and cookie policy. Okay, so I'm not a lawyer and I don't know any lawyers. So I did the next best thing that I could think of, which is to put that clause into ChatGPT and ask it, what could somebody do with this type of license? By uploading your content, you are giving them a license that is perpetual, which means they can use it forever, even if you delete your WeTransfer account. Worldwide means that they can use it anywhere in the world. Non-exclusive means that you still have your content and it belongs to you and you can still license it to others. Royalty-free means they don't have to pay you anything. Transferable, that means that they can pass that license on to another company. So for example, if WeTransfer gets bought out by another company, then that goes along with it. Sub-licensable, this means that they can give that license to others. So for example, to partners, to vendors, or AI developers. Now, like I said, I am not a lawyer and I'm not pretending that ChatGPT is a substitute for getting legal advice, but I run these documents through a couple of different AI models and they all came up with the same answer. This doesn't sound like a good deal. Now, it seems that after the feedback from multiple clients, WeTransfer changed the wording on this clause to read as follows. And this is, as of today, when I'm making this video, it's the 2nd of August, 2025. You hereby grant us royalty-free license to use your content for the purpose of operating, developing, and improving the service in all accordance with our privacy and cookie policy. Now, the thing to point out here is the removal of the perpetual transferable license part. Now, when I ask ChatGPT what they can do with this revised clause, it seems to point out that they can only use the content to improve the service of the platform. And honestly, I don't really have an issue with this if this is what they're doing, because it's pretty much what all of the other platforms do. Instagram does it, Facebook does it, so it's pretty standard practice as far as I can tell. And if they use the content for improving their service, then I'm good with that. So where do I stand on this now? I'm okay with the amended policy. What I find concerning is that they shouldn't have attempted to put in a perpetual license that would have been automatically granted to them when I upload something to the platform. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt that this was an honest mistake or a poorly written document. But if anyone from WeTransfer is watching this video, what I would like to say to you is that as a paying client, I'm expecting a service that is reliable, fast, easy to use, and secure. I don't want anyone other than my clients looking at those files, and this includes you. Most of the content that I send to my clients, I own the copyright to. But in some cases, I may be contributing to another piece of work that someone else holds the copyright to. And I don't have the authority to transfer that copyright to someone else. Another scenario is that often with my product photography, I'm photographing products that have not been released yet. And in those cases, I've signed a non-disclosure agreement, which prevents me from distributing those images. So I need to know that those images are only visible to the client. And honestly, I don't want AI models being trained to use my original work or images of an unreleased product so that AI can go and create images based on my work. I love WeTransfer, I really do. And I think it's the fastest and most elegant solution to deliver digital content to your clients. I want to keep using this product, so please don't change anything that would prevent me and thousands of other creative professionals from being able to use your platform. At this point, I've decided to stay with WeTransfer, but I'm going to be keeping an eye on things. Okay, so now I want to turn it over to you. I'm interested in what you think about this. Do you think I'm overreacting, or you think there's something to this? And if any of you have any legal experience, I would really love to hear from you. Like I said, I didn't really want to make this video, but I felt that I needed to because in the past, I've strongly recommended this product to all creatives. And so I felt that I needed to share this with you so that you can make a decision whether you want to stick with it or not. I'm going to leave links in the description of this video to all of the policy documents and any other references that I made so that you can make up your own mind. Okay, so if you're still watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that other stuff. Thanks for listening to my rant, and I will see you next time.